discuss something that's very important. Okay, what is very important? Number one, ano ba yung mga tips ko for those people who are 20 years old up to 29 years old? If you belong into that one, what are those things that can help you, okay, uh, in terms of growing your finances and growing your career? Okay, so growing your finances and growing your career is not easy at this point in time. Okay, especially you are probably you're a graduate. Okay, you're a brand new graduate, or you're probably 2 years or 3 years pa lang sa mismong work mo. So I'll just go ahead and share with you guys a couple of things regarding my journey. Okay, so my journey, okay, was not very easy because unang-una sa lahat, my background was not really into the finance world, but more on the medical field. So frontliner, kumbaga. So the goal of the uh, mismong college days ko is to simply go to abroad, earn dollars, and then that's it. All right. But some of you, those who are actually tuning in, okay, you know that you are cut above the rest. Okay. And I'm not saying that you are way better compared to other people, but I believe that you are totally unique in every single way. And that's the main reason why when I graduated, I got 100,000 people together with me. They are nurses. Boom kasi yon back then. But you know what? After a year, okay, the US actually closed. All right, they got this so-called Obamanization, wherein they will just only hire people within their country. And same thing goes with the Saudi back then and Saudinization. So you are left without any viable choice at the end of the day. So in terms of the career that I'm looking forward, because I really don't like to be a nurse, okay, during that time. But I still, okay, love the whole course, love the psychology part, love those people that I've been with. And at the same time, those people that I've been with last 10 years ago, they're all my clients already. And just to set up your expectation, okay, what happened after my graduation is I took the board exam, passed the board exam first take, and then go directly to another company, which is Boom ang BPO. So if you're actually working in a BPO, I highly salute you. All right, and thank you for supporting the economy. I know that you are also a frontline and mabuhay ka. All right, regardless whether what kind of work are you doing right now in the BPO, thank you so much. Okay, we appreciate you a lot. Okay, so for a lot of people, like I said, the medical field is the mismong, okay, the front line. But to be honest, nah, it's also the BPO industry are also creating so much, okay, in this particular situation, and that's why we really appreciate you. Now, after I get directly into the BPO, as you can see, the BPO have this kind of toxic community. It's not, I'm not generalizing, okay? But there's always gonna be majority, okay? That there's a particular person that you got right now within your workplace na nagmamagaling, okay? And I can feel you, all right, for that one. I can totally feel you. And then they're trying to bully you, but you're doing pretty good. And that's the main reason why, okay, I actually went to another company, which is a banking. All right, if you're gonna be looking at my LinkedIn, okay, definitely this bank is a $1 trillion bank. Okay, and the CEO right now is the CEO of the year. Okay, so binigyan ko na kayo ng clue. But when I look into that particular location way back 2012, I realized na, you know what, I'm not gonna grow here. Okay, after 3 years and 8 months, I said that I'm not gonna grow here. Okay, actually, ika-ninth month ko pa lang, I felt it's really something that I don't think that I'll be growing even further. I'm a millennial. I can do a lot of things. I might be bored ASAP with the job because it's absolutely uh, routinary and the thing. But I truly believe that the mismong company, I outgrow the whole company already. And at the same time, Okay, I just want to greet Christian. Okay, for currently watching right now. By the way, for those people who have questions regarding personal finance, you can go ahead and simply DM me, and I'll be happy to send you a message. As you can see, this is actually the first or second time that I've been doing the whole uh, live broadcast, okay, into this platform. But I'll be happy to share these things to you guys once I've mastered it. But going back directly to my story, if you are 20 to 29 years old, what I realized during that time was you sometimes you will outgrow the company. Sometimes you will outgrow the company. And when you outgrow the company, never hesitate to simply say that I need to get out from this company already. Is that really a hard choice? Well, yeah, it's a really hard choice, to be honest. You're in the middle of, you're actually in a really good position. Okay. I'm actually having a senior position already during the time. And my biggest concern during those days back then was, hmm, what what is my what is my safety net? And during that time, I've been trying to understand about the personal finance, behavioral finance, and I started saving prior to me resigning from the job. And I made sure that I connect with the right people, and I studied again, okay, a short course, and that's the main reason why I gathered the name registered financial planner. Well, it's not easy to make a transition. So, in terms of your career, if you're 20 years old up to 29 and you're listening to this one, there will be a lot of bumps in the road. I can tell you. There will be a lot of things that you might encounter. People that you don't like, people that you might like, mentors that you need to meet up, and at the same time be more accountable with your actions. Because I know for a fact that Gen Z and Gen Y are gonna change the mismong landscape of the workforce and the workplaces. But the previous generation never even taught us very well. Okay, in terms of money management. If your money if your parents are actually talking to you about money all the time, that's gonna be really good. If they're talking about investment, that's really great. That's very seldom. But if your parents are talking about utang all the time, okay, and they're actually having a lot more conflicts because of money, you might feel that talking about money is something that's very taboo. Well, let me break the whole thing to you. Okay? Those people who don't talk about money don't have money, honestly. Those people who are not asking, how do you make money, are probably earning with one income stream. Okay? Earlier, just want to give to you an idea, if you're 20 to 29 years old, or even you're after that age, okay, um kindly take note, I had an opportunity to set up my online payment scheme, okay, through PayPal, because I'm creating at least four business in an online shop, okay, wherein I can go ahead and simply sell my services, do coaching, do consulting, do plenty of stuff right now. And if I will tell you, okay, with the lockdown that we are currently in right now, let me tell you, or let me ask you, what are those things that you've done so far? What are those things that you've done so far to create money during the lockdown? Or are you too stressed, okay, as of the moment? That's why you're currently not able to think about earning more money. If with my previous episodes, okay, I talked to you guys about creating 8 income streams, from rental property, from intellectual property revenue, from the residual income. Okay, right now, if you only have one job, the next pandemic, you'll definitely be poor. You'll end up queuing queuing up directly to the municipal hall and ask for that particular ayuda. And you don't want that. Honestly, as a person, okay, who've gone directly to a lot of things, especially in terms of finances, it's not always easy to save. Yes, of course, it's not always easy to save. The money that you save right now, it will save you in the future. If those, if that particular principle is totally common sense, how come not all people are doing that, Dave? Well, that's a good question because our behaviors are different. We are cut in a very different way. You were conditioned maybe by your parents not to probably save because you're probably a spoiled brat. Okay? And I'm so sorry if natapakan ko yung ego mo. But let me tell you, okay, if you're 20 to 29 years old, one of the biggest mistakes that I made in my career is to simply create an income stream. Okay. At the probably at the age of 25, that's the only time that I created my income stream. Okay. I invested in a mutual fund. Uh, Again, guys, savings account is not an income stream because you are totally relying on the interest of that particular bank. If you are putting money directly into your bank, let's say for example, 1,000 pesos and you are expecting 4%, that's not true. Okay? You will be deducted by 20% pa with the holding tax. So the biggest question here is right now, as we speak, okay, as I speak right now to you, I beg you, okay, I beg you right now to simply create another income stream. Naku, Dave, I'm just a young guy. I don't have money. You know what? Many people that I coach, I talk to a lot of those young guys. I told them that saan ka ba magaling? And then the realization of, magaling ako in terms of games. E di, what can you do is to create a business that will be part of a game, a gamify. Gamify mo yung mga business mo. What do you have right now? What are those resources that you got? You do have you have mom, you have a dad. They can go ahead and simply pull in the money and then venture with your business. And then if it worked, then definitely they're gonna gain and you gain as well. But you ask for from loan from them, but you need to also ask mentorship coming from a lot of people, and that's why it's not easy to create a business, especially if you're the only person. So, Dave, what can you suggest as a business? Well, if you would like to have a recession-proof business, online business will help. Okay, online business would help you a lot. Okay, sometimes it's very easy to set up. Okay, I love people who are in the network marketing business. Okay, I do have plenty of friends, and also my clients are also there. But if that's not your thing, how about internet marketing? What can you market right now? What can you do in order for you to promote? If you are really good in Instagram, what can you promote into that particular community in order for you to solve all these problems that your community have today? What can you contribute? Your contribution and your value is totally very important. If you are not valuable, people will not exchange their money with your service. And many people thought that, okay, I would like to create money ASAP. Yeah, you can go ahead and create money ASAP. But you need to have an infrastructure, a system. Many people fail because as an entrepreneur, you need to understand your market. It's remember, there's a difference between a karinderya and a hotel. Buffet in a hotel. Okay? Now, who are your target markets? Are you a karinderya? Or are you capable of providing an premium price hotel service? Okay? If not, then you need to figure it out. Okay? With your capability, with your strong marketing ability. Okay, if you're 20 to 29 years old, you badly need to understand your market. You just don't go ahead and simply have an arrow and then that's it. Bam, bam. Okay? You need to make sure that you understand the target. You need to understand your brand. You need to understand your marketing. If you will never learn anything, okay, after all the lockdown, okay, 75 or 76 days already on the lockdown, what did you do in the last couple of weeks? 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, okay? You're just wasting your time. And this is the main reason why, as an individual who've gone to a lot of experience already in terms of my career and finances, I don't want you to waste your time. Watching in a Netflix is actually good. You can go ahead and do that. I don't see the reason behind why a lot of people are telling us na it's really bad to watch Netflix. If you are watching Netflix and you're earning from watching from that episode, that's gonna be good. I do have a friend who's actually really good in terms of the YouTube, and then uh, she's reviewing all the scenes, and then she's making money out from YouTube. And second, the people, okay, who keeps on telling you that okay, it's really hard to create a blog. Yeah, I know a lot of people who's doing a blog, and at least a million yung visitors niya in a blog. Alam mo yung nilalagay niya sa blog niya? Very simple. It's like K-drama. Dude, the K-drama community is really big. If that's not your thing, it's okay. But you need to figure out the community that you need to serve at the end of the day. So, creating an income stream is really easy, okay, if you understand the basics, the foundation. If you're 20 to 29 years old, my career, okay, one of my deepest regret is dapat nag-invest na ako at the age of 20. That's my biggest regret. I could have been a millionaire at the age of 25 ASAP. Okay? You know what, Dave? Hindi kasi focus ko money eh. Okay? Yeah. I got that one. Okay? If money is not your focus, then what is your focus? Not making money? That's the biggest thing. Sooner or later, you'll probably get married. Sooner or later, after this lockdown, you're gonna travel. Sooner or later, you're gonna pursue your other career. Sooner or later, you're gonna have kids. If you're just praying for sakto, let me tell you this one, okay? And I need to be very honest with you. If you are just praying to have enough only, you're selfish. You know why? Because praying to have enough is just you telling to yourself that God give me just enough for me. Okay? You know what? You're put in this world to become a blessing. Your money that you create, okay, will flow. If you got plenty of money, you can go ahead and support businesses. You can go ahead and support organizations. You can invest into the startup companies. If you do have money, okay, why money is really good? It's a tool. Your money can actually serve non-profit organizations, the charitable organizations, churches. Okay, all those things. You can go ahead and send poor kids directly to school. You can offer scholarships. You can create a foundation. And majority of these big people, meaning these millionaires, billionaires, create foundation because they understand that they would like to protect their money not only from the government but for mismanagement purposes. If you have the money right now and 20 to 29 years old and you can help a lot of people in the midst of crisis, that's something that you cannot buy. That's something that at the end of the day, you don't want to, what, queue up directly into the municipal hall and then ask for that 8,000 pesos. So what are you doing right now in order for you to simply grow? You might be stuck right now in your career. Like I'm telling you right now, you're stuck. Okay? You're not growing. you're already at the ceiling. There's no way that you will grow anymore. And you're listening to this one. Might as well take a quick look. Pray, because this might be the sign that you need to resign. For those people who are currently listening to me right now, or for this particular live stream, I highly recommend that you will not grow without you confronting the reality of where you are right now. If you're currently broke, okay, that's just part of the whole process. There's this time that I got only 1,000, 2,000 in my bank account. But that was the time that I was very young. I lost 70,000 from a pyramid scheme. But I came back. I get back. And I realized that whatever I knew directly in the school when I was in college is not really applicable into our day-to-day lives. Probably in the practice of our profession, pwede yun. Okay? But remember, okay, the school, okay, the formal school can give you a job, but the self-taught can give you a fortune. And what are you doing right now during the lockdown? Well, Dave, you know what? I was not given the same opportunity like you have. I was not born with a silver spoon. Dude, seriously? That's your excuse? You're playing a victim mentality. And I don't want that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to understand you at the same time. Because you know for a fact that you are just making an excuse. And that's a crazy BS for a lot of people. If you think that's exactly your ceiling already, then you're right. If you think that you can still grow and break through from that ceiling, then that you're still right. But whatever you need to do, okay, do it for your family, because I want you to succeed on the next decade. Okay? Because I'd like you to simply get back to me. Hey, you know what? I've been following your live. Okay? And I realized that I made a lot of mistakes. Failure is part of the process. If you're not failing, you're not doing anything that is really new. People don't want to have a live session like this one. Why? Because they are afraid that they might be criticized. But you know what? Feedback is the breakfast of champions. And since ito naman ay isang dinner na to, okay, kumbaga. So I want you to focus. I want you to focus with what you want to achieve in the next couple of years. Probably 3 years. And then it will boost up. 4 years from now, 2024, I'd like to be a branch manager. I like to do everything that I can. I like to have at least 300 people under me. I'd like to have a multiple income streams. That's something that you need to dream of. Many people cast so much doubts directly against you, and they keep on dragging you all the time. But if you know what, okay, if you will not be defined by how they define you will be defined by how you define yourself right now. What are those things that you are capable of today? And what do you like to achieve in the next few years? Ask yourself that question, and I hope you'll be able to find that answer before the end of this GCQ. Again, my name is David Angway. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you again tomorrow.